if we take ourselves right now to, let's say, January 2nd of 2021, right? So the January 2nd of this next year,
Okay.
right? Imagine in a world where like things have been shaped in various ways where we've actually been able to like craft out and bring out more of our possibilities there. If you like seeing yourself on that on January 2nd, 2021 there, what would we need to talk about today? I didn't see that. What would we need to talk about today that would really serve the vision of what you see for yourself in 2021?
That's a really interesting question. Hold on. Let me I tend to see visions or like visuals or whatnot. So as you said, January 2nd, 2021, I zipped onto the beach in Ireland, or it was somewhere in England or the UK maybe. Like really big, sort of blustery hair. Not that it's not big and blustery right now, but bigger apparently. And there was something there about relationships that was up. And when she was looking back at this, that's what was present, was specifically, like, it's funny, it's what we were kind of talking about at the beginning. I feel like people have maybe forgotten how to really be in a relationship. Not all people, but I feel like it's so important to like be connected really, and be vulnerable really, and share really, and like, I don't know, like physically talk about that and lead people, it's definitely relationship based, and which was shocking to me that came up, because I thought it was going to be like, something else. Um, but that's what is up if I consider January 2nd, 2021 and look back.
Awesome. You said the word really. There's a tone to the really that really struck me, right? To be in connection really and so forth there. Like help me see, like, for you, what does that mean?
So I understand that like everybody's at different levels and different places in their lives and different levels of consciousness and awareness and intelligence. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm a little like loopy.
You're good. You're good.
So it means like being able to sit down with someone and talk to them, but actually like really talk to them and listen and be heard. This is what it is. There's a difference between like having a conversation with someone and just talking. You know what I mean? But between that and having a conversation with someone and feeling seen while you're talking, and also seeing while you're talking, and also listening and being listened to. There's like a being seen and heard component that is, I feel, for me at least, pretty rare. Like, it's very surprising and pleasant and like magical when it happens. I'm like, oh goody, one of those nice real conversations. But normally I found like it's hard to genuinely, I'm not talking about just connection, but I mean like feeling connected. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this call, it's like I can feel you very viscerally, like your energy is very palpable to me. Like there's no question that you're present. There's no question. It's like, duh, he's present. But if I were to go to like the bar or a restaurant, or like, I don't know, somewhere else and just sit down and chat with someone, I find myself longing for somebody who's able to just be like, I'm here. What's up? And I actually feel the presence of them seeing me and hearing me. Do you know what I mean?
I
Presence
do.
is probably the word that I'm looking for here. I think people are missing presence, true presence. And it's so medicinal when you feel it though. Somebody's presence is medicinal.
I'm feeling you strongly right there. I'm feeling you really, really strongly, Brooke. You know, and as you say, there's the element of being present, and then bringing presence.
Yeah.
Um, and what I'm hearing from you also is like, from let me know if I'm on the right path here, but it's like for it to be just like integrated in life, such that it's like it's not just like we're both coaches here. It's not the spaces that we create for coaching and transformation, and like now there's presence that's coming to the table. It's actually something that flows out.
I just was remembering a quote that I was reading about the alchemy of consciousness.
Yeah, tell me.
And it's essentially, I don't know if I can find it just off the top of my head, but the gist of it is something like alchemy happens naturally, like transformation essentially happens naturally when you bring the fullest presence of consciousness to a thing.
Mm.
So for a person individually, like for me, it's what I do with my clients is I'm basically just guiding their awareness to whatever thing needs their attention. And then, you know, their awareness or my ability to hold them in that awareness kind of just heals the thing naturally. Do you know what I mean?
I
And
do.
like, if I'm sitting here thinking like, ooh, I've got a headache, really all I have to do is bring my full attention and presence to the place that hurts. And it just dissolves for me because I've practiced that. And that's what I haven't had that awareness before. But when I said presence is medicinal, I was like, it's the same thing with relationship. Like I can have my awareness be present and alchemize inside of me, but I know that my presence is also alchemizing for others in the same way that your presence is alchemizing for others. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're fully present, there's just all kinds of like really interesting, magical things that happen.
We're just getting started. Click on the link below to watch the full conversation and go to niyamaashan.com/tribe to get additional resources and exclusive invitation to tribe only events. Journey on.